Hello, beautiful friends, and welcome to a pick a card reading with me, Rebecca.meisl, your Reiki master, your intuitive guide, and spiritual mentor. Thank you so much for joining me here. I'm very excited to get into our fall theme. As you can tell, I'm feeling very festive and I'm super excited to see what kind of messages come forth for you today. I have so many different card decks that I've pulled to go through with you guys. So let's just dive right in. Let's see what messages Spirit wants to relate to you today. So if you picked group pile 1 with this first little pine cone, then this message is for you. And sorry, there's like a hair attached to it, of course. Just leaving little gifts everywhere, you know. So let's just dive right in, my friends. So I'm going to put these other items aside and we're going to get right to it. All right, my friends. So let's start with our first deck here. What does group number 1 need to know, Spirit? Okay, here we go. Navigating by the stars, follow your bliss is your first card. Group 1. Fantastic. And let's keep going. I have these beautiful angel tarot cards. It's quite the thick deck, as you can see, but bear with me as I try to shuffle and see what comes forward for you. Oh boy, yeah. Okay, we've got a lot going on here. So we have 3 here. This guy. King of Fire, motivational, idealistic, ambitious, charismatic. Focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. Some very divine masculine energy coming up here. Interesting. Okay. Let's continue on. Bear with me as I put these decks aside as we go. Let's grab you one of these. Self-mastery, spider energy, and topaz is the crystal. Number 27. 2 and 7. 9. Interesting. So maybe some completion going on in your life at the moment. Soak in a bath. 46 is the number here. Oh boy, another 9. That is so funny. Interesting. Let's see what we got here. We have cut the cords. Yeah, you do need one more from here. I'm like, not sure if I'm quite done yet. Inner child healing. Okay, beautiful. Okay, let's see what else we get. Ooh, that came flying out. Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. Ooh, very nice. Okay, don't worry. I am going to slowly adjust the camera as we add more cards. Okay, let's just do that now. And I'm gonna grab you some mermaid cards. This is a newer deck for me. I know it's an older one and a lot of people have it already, but I am so excited about the mermaid deck. I have not used it before, so I thought it'd be fun to add it in today. So let's see what we get for you, group 1. Okay, that was a little bit thicker, so I feel like we've got, oh yeah, we got a lot here. This one for sure. Oh, positivity. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. Beautiful energy from that card. Wow. Okay. Love, love, love. Let's keep going. I'm going to try to just get as much information as possible for you, group one, as I usually do. So bear with me. Oh my Lord. Okay, that just like flew across to the other side of my table, but okay. I'm gonna have to get those later. Watermelon tourmaline. Oh, this is beautiful. Stress reduction. De-stress your mind, body, and schedule as you need to rest, recharge, and revive. Oh yeah. Okay. Ooh, beautiful. Okay. A few more decks for you, group one. Let's keep going. Each time I choose to tune into spirit, guidance of the highest truth shows up for me. Okay, wow. Group one, my goodness, you guys got a lot of information coming through here. Okay, we're gonna use these Sea Melody cards because they're just so dang cute. Goodness, okay, you have two here. We have, ooh, self-care. Drowning doesn't always require water. Ooh, I knew you guys needed some self-care. That's why I brought out these self-care cards. That's awesome. Oh, and dream. Follow your yearning for a deep blue sea. Oh, beautiful. Oh my gosh, okay. Wow. I'm just so excited for you guys. My goodness, there's a lot coming through. I'm excited to dive into this. Okay, so I have another two decks I want to pull for you. Let's see what else we get from these guys. Woo! Holy crap. Flying out again. Okay, Paul the Veteran. Venetian, my bad. Experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. Amazing. Okay. And I wanted to pull you some romance angel cards. Just felt the need to do that today. So we're going to see what's going on in your relationships. This might be a nice side message for you. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. That's very apt. Okay. Let's grab you one of these little guys. Got like these little angel cards I just love to pull with clients when they come at the end of a session or whatnot. So let's ask these guys, what energies are we now calling in for group one? What do we need to pay special attention to? Flexibility. Enthusiasm. Creativity. Oh my God. Okay. Perfect. Last but not least, we're going to pick you an angel number, group one, definitely this way, 131. Saints and holy masters are with you at this time. They can see that you have a real capacity to help the world heal and be embraced by light. Oh my God. Ah! Okay, group one, I'm just like so excited to get to your reading here. Okay, so let's like get to it. Wow. So you guys have so many messages. This might be a longer reading, my friends. Oh, shoot. Okay, before we get in there, sorry. One more deck to pull. Okay, this one I always love to use, so we can't forget it. Oh, and they're also reminding me, light your candle. Okay, I'm gonna light my candle, create that sacred space after this as well. I'm sorry. Honestly, it's been like a hell of a week for me, guys, so please be patient with me today. You need two of these here. Okay. So encouragement Your love is invaluable to the earth and to those around you. Oh my God. Okay, I could cry, guys. Wow, the energy is coming through so strong. Even though you may not always see the positive effect your love has on others, trust, for it does. Each time you offer love through a loving gesture, thought, or word, you plant a seed of love, and love always generates more love. Trust and continue your loving work. Oh my gosh, guys. This is going to be emotional reading. Compassion. Dearest one, be compassionate towards yourself. Surrender the self-criticism and fear that has you believing you need to improve in order to be worthy. You are perfect just as you are. The only thing that needs to change is your perception. You will come to realize the jewel you are when you love and honor yourself as you are. Oh my Lord. Okay. Wow. What's funny is as soon as I finished this card, I looked at the time and it was 11:01. So 111 is so much about your thoughts, your manifestations, what you're putting out there into the world. And I think that was so apt that that number came up after this. It's time to be loving and compassionate. Infuse your thoughts and love with love. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me light this candle before I forget. We need to create our sacred space, my friends. It gives me a minute to compose myself again because the energies are so strong for you, Group 1, today. It's kind of blowing me away. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh my God, did you just see that? Okay, that was freaking wild. The smoke just went whoosh, like that. I don't know if you saw it. I thought it was actually like a string. I was going to grab it and pull it away. Wow. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. Like, how do I even start this reading? I don't know where to start. Okay. That is just total confirmation. Like, wow. Okay. You guys are needing to hear this today. This is total confirmation. The flame doesn't lie. And what I'm really getting from that flame, like with that smoke like that, like it's time to release. It's time to let go. It's time to burn away whatever it is that has been troubling you, Group 1. So to start there, what's really interesting is as I'm feeling the energy here, I am clearly getting that you guys have totally gotten yourself into a situation of burnout is kind of what I'm getting. Like you are so run down right now. You are so tired. I'm also hearing fed up. Like you were just like, I'm done. I'm just done. Like there's been too much chaos. There's been too much going on. And I'm hearing you've been hit really hard lately. Like we are definitely going into this Mercury retrograde energy right now. And so you might have already been getting really hit with so much in your life that is just coming forward for you to let go of is what I'm hearing. And a lot of it has been ugly. Like I'm hearing it has been tough. It has been really tough on you and on your spirit, and you are feeling depleted. You're feeling knocked down. I feel like there's been a lot of things that have come to light recently for you that has just been like, whoa, like big epiphanies, big revelations is what I'm hearing. And it's just like, it's kind of knocked you off balance because it's just been like, I need a minute, like I need a minute, but then you haven't been able to get it because it's like you've been bombarded. Like there's just been one thing after the next is what Spirit's saying. And it's just like, you're overwhelmed. You're like, oh my God, like I need a friggin' break is kind of what I'm hearing. And no wonder I really got the self-care cards out. But yeah, like this is something that's really been this big epiphany for you. And what's interesting is I feel like a lot of this has to do with your initial intentions is what I'm hearing. So maybe even a year ago, maybe months ago, whatever you've been trying to manifest for your future, you need to be in the right energy for that to manifest. And what I'm hearing is a lot of these events that have taken place that have seemed more ugly or hard, or challenges that you've had to face, have all been to help you realize what's not serving you, so you can let them go and you can embrace this new energy to bring in your intentions, to bring in your manifestations. And I'm hearing everything that has happened of late that might have been hard to go through is to help you, well, really, I'm hearing the word like propel you into this new energy. And what I'm being shown is like this birth process, like you've been reborn almost. And this is helping you birth this new version of you out into the world and out into this outward reality. And I'm just really, really hearing loud and clear that this has been needed. So whatever it is that has been on your mind, that's been weighing you down, these challenges, these issues, like I'm just hearing very loud and clear that it's all to help you bring you to this time now. Take what resonates, my friends. But what I'm really hearing is like these revelations have come through strong, and you are starting to see the bigger picture here. You're like, oh, what am I learning from this experience? And you're taking those cues from spirit. You know, you're taking the bird's eye view of things finally, and you're starting to see what's working and what's not, and the higher purpose to events that have been happening in your life lately. And what keeps grabbing me a lot is this card. Each time I tune into spirit, guidance of the highest truth shows up for me. So what I'm hearing very loud and clear with this card is like, I actually feel like this truth has been coming to light. Like, not just our perception of things, the truth has been coming to light. Like I keep hearing the word illumination, like illumination has happened or is about to happen in your life to see what no longer serves you, what needs to be cut away and what needs to be healed. Like, wow, this might have been very big and traumatic, or it might be something that's more subtle that's happening beneath the surface. But I'm hearing you are changing, like you are a changed person, like you've totally done this 360 and you're starting to see who you really want to be. But I'm also getting this voice coming through and saying like, you need to trust yourself and trust spirit to guide you through this time, because there might be things that might be still hidden that haven't fully come to full illumination yet. And if that's the case, like I'm hearing that for some of you, this is kind of brewing. So take this with a grain of salt, because this is a general reading, but I'm just hearing trust your higher self, trust spirit, trust the universe, because the minute you decide to tune in, that's when the truth comes forward. So I'm just hearing for a lot of you, take time to meditate, take time to tune into spirit and your intuition and listen to what's coming through, and make sure like highest is really jumping out. So what's the actual truth of things? So getting that higher perception of events. And I feel like a lot of you are doing this, but for those of you who are still in the midst of this situation, do that now. Tune into spirit, listen to what comes through intuitively, because it's never wrong. Okay, so moving on from that, what I'm getting with this self-mastery card is interesting. So as we're learning, okay, what do I need to cut away? What is energetically draining me? Who, what, where, what situation, like event, anything. What energetic cords do I have right now that are not serving me? What limiting beliefs do I have? Are they sucking me dry? Are they draining my energy? Are they taking? And am I left on this other end, left high and dry? Because I'm hearing you are such a giving person, and I feel like you are such a light in this world. That is total confirmation that we're getting from the encouragement card and the compassion card. Like, you are so hard on yourself when you don't need to be. And I'm seeing like you are such a giver to this world, and you are getting drained by something. You are getting totally zapped. And I feel like that is so confirmation, because we're getting the cut the cords card. Like, cut away whatever this toxicity is, whatever is making you feel the way you're feeling, drained. I'm hearing like there's something very toxic in your life, or has been in your life, that needs to go. And I'm hearing for some of you, this is actually a limiting belief of self. So it could be that you don't believe in yourself. You don't believe you're capable of these beautiful things that you are truly capable of. And what really keeps catching me is this flexibility card. And I think it was in this one. Yeah, the compassion card. All that needs to be changed is your perception. Love and honor yourself as you are. And what I'm really getting with that, and the flexibility card and the cut the cords card, I'm hearing like we're not flexible in the way we think of ourselves, or perhaps others, or how we're viewing the situation. I'm going to get back to that card. But what I'm getting very, very clearly is we need to be more flexible in our thinking. We need to be more flexible in how we think things could be, because we don't have all the information. We never do. We only have our human perception, and we only know what's right in front of us. And what I'm hearing is because we've been through all of this negativity lately, and we're so drained and zapped, we're like getting a little pessimistic, like, all right, when's the next thing gonna happen? When's the next shoe gonna drop? And we're getting kind of pessimistic. We're getting a little bitter, because it's like all these experiences lately have just been so hard. But I'm hearing we need to cut off that belief, and we need to start going into this positivity. We need to be more flexible and believe that the best things can happen. And in fact, you're needing to see the blessings that are interwoven in the event that has just transpired or is about to. So that's where that getting that higher truth is really coming forward. So don't lose your hope, my friends. And what I'm really hearing is when we do this, when we get the bird eye view, when we see things as our angels and guides do from above, and we get that bigger picture, that's where this card really like comes through, is we're learning to be a master of our life. We're learning to self-master. So what I really get with this card is a lot of that. Like, you are stepping into this new phase of your life, this new version of you that literally is mastering yourself. And you're starting to see where these events come in and what they truly are, what the truth is, not just human perception. What is the actual truth? Like, I'm really just hearing loud and clear, like, you're starting to cultivate these qualities where you become a leader in life, where you truly take the driver's seat in your life. And you're like, okay, I know now what boundaries I'm going to have in place. I know what my limits are. I know who is with me, who's not. Like, you're really going through this almost detoxification process where you're removing toxic ties and energies. And what's beautiful about this is we're learning now that we actually should come first. I'm hearing this very I think this has been a surprise for you. And maybe you've known it logically, yes, I need to come first. I need to take care of me first before I take care of others. But it's like, I actually feel like this has actually been a bit of a revelation for you lately. I don't know, but for some reason I feel like some of you recently come out of a very toxic, nasty relationship with someone, and you're finally seeing who they are. You've had this epiphany about who they are. And I'm just hearing you're like, I will never be in that position again, and I'm cutting out and stopping this now. And that's kind of what I'm hearing is this, take everything with a grain of salt, because that could be many different things for you. But I'm hearing for some of you, this is a person that has literally just been this taker, and you finally realized that, hey, you've been giving your power away to this person in some ways, and you've been bending and you've been giving, and almost like a narcissistic, you could use this as an example too, when you give away your power and your well-being, I'm hearing you've sacrificed so much for this person or this scenario, whatever it is, and you're finally like, okay, I've reached my max and I'm done. Like, that's what I'm really hearing. And that's why you're so drained. And now it's like, recuperate. You need to recuperate. And don't let this negative scenario that's come up, like, ruin your love and your positivity and your beauty, because you are this light worker that is so needed. And I'm seeing now that you are starting to see it. You're starting to believe it. You're starting to realize, hey, actually, I should come first. And if you haven't quite got there yet, then what's stopping you from cutting that cord of believing that everyone else needs to come first? And I'm really getting in this reading, like, you need to come first now. There is no ifs, ands, or but. Like, this is a necessity. Needs are non-negotiable. Okay? Rewind that and listen to that again. Needs are non-negotiable, okay? Because you are so this giver, and you are so unfair when it comes to yourself. Like, I feel like you're like, oh, it's just me, so I'll do this and I'll bend and I'll do that for you because, it's just me, I'll bend for everybody. But I'm just getting like, no, you need to look after you now. And I'm getting this very loud and clear with these 3 cards here. So first off, let's start with the encouragement card. So this is so beautiful because, and why I was getting so emotional is because I feel like this event has dampened your joy and it has dampened your spirits. And I feel you, group 1. I feel you so strongly. Like, this has been so hard on you on like so many levels, and you need to recuperate. But what we're really getting here too is you can't forget how invaluable you are. Okay, so even if this experience has knocked you down, don't stay down. Okay, you matter, and you are so needed, and you are invaluable, group 1. You are invaluable to this earth. And what I love here is it says, even though you may not always see the positive effect your love has on others, trust, for it does. So maybe this is the scenario right now. Maybe you've been this giver. So once again, we'll use that example of being with a narcissist. And you've given and you've given and you've given, and you're like, when is it ever enough? And will they ever recognize my love? And the thing is, they might not ever. Now that you're removing yourself from this toxic relationship, you're realizing, okay, maybe that person never will truly appreciate me. Maybe they never will truly see me or value me or see everything that I've done. But you need to know that regardless, everything that you've done from a pure heart, every ounce of love that you've poured out to anybody, even the smallest acts of kindness, the smallest word of kindness, gesture, deed, has not gone unnoticed by spirit. That has not gone unnoticed by the world. And there are people out there that will love and appreciate you. That is coming through so strong, because I feel like your faith has been shaken in people. But don't let it damper your spirit, because you are love. You were born of love. And I'm hearing especially you, those of you who have picked this pile, you are so unconditional love. Like, oh, I feel that so strongly in every ounce of my being. Like, you are such a beautiful soul. And that's why it's so easy for us to get hurt when we're like that. But they're saying, don't let that stop you from sharing your light and your love. The world needs that. And know that everything you've done matters and grows more love. Love always generates more love. Trust and continue your loving work. And I love that this is total encouragement from spirit, and I'm getting total chills down my legs. So you are needing to move forward in this. You need to see your love has effect, and it matters. So don't give up on being you, because you are special and beautiful, and you are meant to share who you are with the world, even if people don't understand it or appreciate it at the time. Okay? So don't give up. The next thing I'm really getting with these 2 cards is we're needing to be more compassionate. We're needing to be more loving to ourselves. So once more, tying into that limiting belief we might hold. Do we hold a belief of self that's not true, that we're not worthy, that we're not enough, that we should have done better, that we can't be forgiven for the past, or we said something wrong, or we're at fault? Because I'm hearing none of that is true. I say again, none of that is true. And when we get that higher vantage point, we start to see that bigger picture and know why things happened the way they did. And the biggest realization that I feel that is coming through for you is you need to start seeing that you are worthy too. You are worthy too. You deserve good treatment. You deserve to be loved unconditionally. And you don't have to change anything at all to be worthy of love. Because I'm hearing very loudly and clearly that you believe this, that you have to strive and fight and be the best you can be before you can allow love in. And you don't even allow yourself to make mistakes. And what I'm hearing is when you do make a mistake, you beat yourself up about it. And you never let yourself forget when you made a mistake. But you need to realize that you're human. I hate to break it to you, but you're imperfect. And that's okay. And Spirit is here to tell you, Group 1, it's okay to make a mistake. It's okay if you feel like you weren't the very best you could be in a certain time frame or moment. Maybe you're beating yourself up right now because you want to be doing things better or more efficiently, or your body's failing you because you're so tired and you want to do all of these things, but you can't, and your body's telling you no. Use that as an example. But what I'm really hearing loud and clear is you need to love yourself. When your body slows down, that's a cry for love. That's a cry for compassion and care. Are you ignoring yourself? Are you putting yourself in last place? Because if that's so, you might start attracting more of those situations until you get this point, my dear friends. I'm just hearing very loud and clear, this is a little bit of tough love, some true honesty coming forward. Are you ever compassionate to yourself? Are you honoring and loving your inner child? Or are you beating her up every single time? Are you beating yourself up? Do you allow room for mistakes? Do you allow room for growth? You can't be perfect. And that's okay. So surrender. Be compassionate towards yourself. Surrender the self-criticism and fear that has you believing you need to improve in order to be worthy. You are perfect just as you are. The only thing that needs to change is your perception. You will come to realize the jewel you are when you love and honor yourself as you are. So a big question to ask yourself right now: where in your life have you been dulling your light? Where in your life have you been making yourself small? Where in your life and in your relationships have you been trying to prove yourself and your worthiness? Because I feel like you'll know. Because when we have these triggers of a boundary crossed, that's when we start realizing, wow, I haven't been loving myself enough. I haven't been keeping my boundaries up. I haven't been I've been allowing people to cross these boundaries because I don't love myself, because I'm not being compassionate, because I'm not honoring my inner child and my needs. So I'm just hearing this situation that's arisen, this challenge that I'm feeling is making you address this. And you're almost being challenged right now. Are you going to be compassionate to yourself now? Are you getting that message? And it's all in love, my friends. Know this. Now that I've said this, do not go and beat yourself up more because you're not being compassionate enough. Don't do that. Gentleness, loving, grace. Okay? Grace. Keep up those high spirits. Look after you. You're really needing to de-stress right now. You're really needing to create space to recharge. And we have watermelon tourmaline. This is a balancer. This crystal is known to be a balancer of the divine feminine and masculine. So where have you been going too hard? Where are you needing to balance? And the other thing I'm really getting here is this need of the simple pleasures in life, like to just truly allow yourself to be present. Because I'm hearing we've had a lot of fear as well about the future and what's going to happen. But what I'm getting with the self-care card and the attraction card is we need to enjoy our life in the moment. And I'm really getting this very loud and clear. The more you are in the present moment and you start enjoying your life again, the more you attract love. The more you celebrate yourself, the more you love yourself, pamper yourself, the more love comes in. Love generates more love. It's beautiful. So definitely heed that call for self-care. You really need it right now, Group 1. You really need it. So don't ignore that call. All right, next. There's just so much in this reading. So now that we've gone through this, what about going forward? Okay, so we have quite a few about going forward, and it's all about an exciting new chapter. Because I really feel this, like I'm getting amped up. If you haven't noticed, like I'm getting amped. Like it's like, okay, now that we've gone over like cutting the cords, releasing what doesn't serve you, loving and pampering yourself, going back to this positivity, I feel like you are going into something really beautiful. And it's a new chapter where you literally get to create the life you want. Because you're starting to see your worth, you're starting to see your value, you're starting to see that you yourself and your love is so invaluable to the world. And I'm seeing you really take this leadership role where you're like, okay, I'm going to take the driver's seat. I'm going to create now. I'm going to take this leadership role. I'm going to go in advance where I want to go. And I'm just hearing very loud and clear, like, you're going to be unstoppable. And it's so exciting. Like you have this enthusiasm for life again, and you're getting inspired is kind of what I'm hearing. Like this total wave of inspiration is coming in. And what's really interesting is I feel like a lot of you already know what direction you want to go. And if not, you're getting the guidance, follow your bliss. Follow what lights you up. And when you find that, focus. Focus. This is where that divine masculine energy is coming in again for you, because I feel like you need this rest and recuperation right now. But when you come out of this space and you've rejuvenated and all engines are fired up and you're ready to go, boy, you're going to go. And you're going to have like such tunnel vision where it's like, this is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to do it. Like, there's no stopping you because you were so excited about it. And I love it. I just absolutely love the vibe I'm getting. So ignite your passions. What makes you excited? What lights the fire in you? Where can you go that'll take you further to bliss? What path do you need to take to get you to where you want to be? And I'm just hearing like a little bit of manifesting, a little bit of planning is in order. But once you do this, it's like there's no stopping you. It's full speed ahead, and it's so creative. Like, whatever it is you're doing is going to get those creative and passionate juices flowing. A lot of sacral chakra energy coming through. So focus, communicate with vision, and be a leader. Advice for someone creative. So being a leader, that's just really jumping out at me. Like I'm hearing you've kind of maybe started something already, and maybe it took a bit of a side step as this dramatic event happened, as this drama happened, as this craziness happened. But now it's time to get back to it. It's time to come back to what lights you up, what motivates you, what road you want to take, and focus and dedicate to it and become that leader in it. And if you need help, know it's okay to ask. You know, if there's someone who's more experienced in this than you, then go to them, ask for advice. You know, don't allow yourself to stall because you're unsure. And once again, this circles back to your worthiness. You are worthy of pursuing your dreams, group one. Don't forget that. And they're reminding me about the angel number. So, which I'm super glad because I totally forgot about it. So let's go back to that. 131. Saints and holy masters are with you at this time. They can see you have a real capacity to help the world heal and be embraced by light. So I am getting, it's funny that they reminded me right at this time as I'm talking about this new venture or getting back to this venture and what lights you up, because what I'm strongly getting is you're this light worker, and what lights you up is helping others. And you need to know you're not alone with this. You have so much guidance, you have so much help, and make sure you ask for it. Make sure you welcome it in, my friends. And what's beautiful is you're getting acknowledgement here. You are getting total acknowledgement that you are a light, that you have love, and you have this way about you that is truly healing for others and the world. So are you ready? Are you ready to be embraced by that light? Because I'm hearing once you rejuvenate and once you truly step into your greatness and you acknowledge your greatness and you stop beating yourself up, the world becomes your oyster. And because you're in alignment now with spirit and you're in alignment with that higher purpose, that higher truth, it shows up. And I'm just hearing loud and clear, like, you're going to be living your best life. And you're going to realize that every single event that has happened, all these negative things that might have come up initially, were actually catalysts to help you grow and get you to this point where you could truly embrace and experience the beauty in your life, and you could truly soak it all in, and you could enjoy the blessings and abundance because you see your worth, you're validating yourself, you know you're invaluable, and you are just so excited for life. Wow. Like, I'm just like blown away by this. This is amazing. So last but not least, I want to pull you one more card. I just want to see what blessings are coming in now, like what energies are coming in once we do this. So Spirit, what energies is group one welcoming in after they've completed their self-care, their self-love, once they've gotten and worked on this and they're at this point now of enthusiasm, what's coming forward for them? Cool. Okay, this is so awesome. Okay, So right away, you have this element where you no longer worry. You're no longer stressed. You no longer are fighting. You're no longer trying to prove yourself. You're surrendering completely to the universe, and you're trusting yourself and your abilities, and you're trusting the universe to love you and to take you to where you need to be and provide. You're just living the dream. You're surrendering, you're letting go, and you're knowing everything is working out in your highest good. Wow. Okay. And everything is coming to you with ease and grace. You're no longer fighting. You're no longer striving. Your soul family shows up for you. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. You don't have to show them who you are. They just know, and they gravitate to you. Finances, abundance, all of this changes because you know what's for you is going to show up, because you're surrendering to the process of your life, and you're knowing that everything is coming to you that you deserve to have, and you finally feel deserving of it. Oh, this is amazing. Like, my goodness. This is something, my friends, to get excited about. Wow, what a beautiful outcome. Wow, what a reading. So group 1, I think I went through every emotion in this reading. I went from sadness to despair to hope to joy to rest to recuperation to joy again and abundance again. And just know, like, share your gifts. Waves of inspiration and love is coming to you. So just trust, surrender to this process, get excited about your life again, share yourself with the world. Don't hide yourself anymore. Look at this beautiful rose in the center of his heart. That's so beautiful and precious, and love. That represents love, my friends. Let your love echo out through your heart space. Share the beauty of your heart with the world, the beauty of your love and compassion with others, and don't forget to share it with yourself. So share it, and know you can do it with grace, with ease and grace. You don't need to force anything. Take your time. Look after you. Dream big. Know your yearning of accomplishing your dreams. Know that you're worthy. And know that all this inspiration is coming to help you master your life, take the driver's seat, and help love come to you. Oh my gosh, group 1, this was a phenomenal reading. It definitely was a longer one, so thanks for sticking with me, but there was just so much that wanted to come through for you. I am so excited for you. So please keep me posted down below if this resonated. And if you want a personal reading, please reach out. I am doing personal readings, so let me know. Sending you so much love and light. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you picked group pile number 2, then these messages are for you today. I am so excited to see what you guys have in store from Spirit. And I just freaking love these pumpkins. Aren't they so cute? Just had to share that. So put those aside. Okay, let's see what we got in store for you, group 2. What does Spirit need to know or need you to know today? Okay, oh boy, we had so many fallout. Let's see here. Just going to flip these over. Okay, we've got 2 winners here. We have grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. That's awesome. Joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. Beautiful. Okay, wonderful first cards. My goodness. All right, let's grab you one of these guys. Oh my, okay, this is getting crazy. Maybe I'm just not shuffling correctly today, but my goodness, I feel like all day my cards have just been like, whew. So let's see, this guy looked like that was the one. Oh, patience. If you've tried forever to shift a problem, there's probably something to learn from embracing it. May I let this be for now. Help me relax and trust every need will be met. Often change soon follows. Okay, seeing a little bit of a theme here already, so that's excellent. Let's see what else you need to know, group 2. Oh, how beautiful. Sacred self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. That's a gorgeous card. I love the dove on there. That's amazing. Beautiful paint. I love these pictures on these cards. Gorgeous. Okay, let's see what else we need to know. Group 2, let's keep going. There we go again. You guys just want all the cards today. Let's get a little bit more clarity though, my friends. Okay, this guy really wants to come out, so we're gonna go with that. Ooh, eagle. See from a higher perspective. Wow, okay. Very nice. Okay, let's get you some angel cards. Wow. They're flying out for you guys. Okay, so we have joy and contentment. Wow. Okay, what a theme here today, guys. Self-acceptance. Wow. Okay. Let's see what else we need to know for you, group 2. Okay. Okay, we have 3. One flew towards me, which is interesting. So we're going to take special note of this one. Natural beauty and authenticity. Be yourself as God made you naturally attractive and lovable inside and out. Let's see what these guys are. Oh my God. Okay, this is interesting. Moldavite, unconventionality. Your unique qualities are an important part of your life's purpose. It's okay to feel and be different from others. Wow, those two really went well together. Multifaceted. There are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you are asking about. Oh, isn't that interesting? Okay. I want to grab you a few more cards here. Oh, beautiful. Guardian angel, trust all unfolds in perfect timing. You are one with divine will. Focus only on love, and all you truly desire will manifest in the most perfect moment. Be patient. I, your guardian angel, am watching over you. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. Well, I feel like we've got lots to go on here, my friends. So I'm just going to lastly pick you one of these little one-word angel cards. What do we need to focus on here? What energy do we have to focus on? Okay. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, so we have truth and a blank slate. Okay, this is interesting. Loving it. I don't know why, but they're telling me to grab one more, so I'm going to grab one more for you. Risk. Oh, okay. Ooh, this is interesting. Okay, getting a lot of different vibes and energies here for you, group 2. This is super cool. I'm kind of excited. So let's just like dive right in here. We've got quite the reading for you. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust my camera. There we go. Now you can see everything. Okay, so my beautiful friends, those of you who picked this pile, there is some interesting energies and we have quite the theme here. And what I'm really getting here with this general energy that I'm feeling, we might be feeling a little restless right now. And I'm feeling like we're a little bit lost. I'm feeling like we're trying to find our way. We're trying to find our path right now. That's kind of what I'm feeling. And what's beautiful that we're really getting from Spirit is this beautiful confirmation is that it is on its way. It's coming. But what I'm hearing is we're thinking a little too small right now. We're needing to get the big picture of our life and the possibilities that can come in for us. And I'm really hearing like you're just not quite there yet. You're trying to figure it out and you're looking a little too closely. And what is really coming forward for you is to just enjoy the journey right now. You know, take a step back so you can get the bigger perspective of your life and be patient. This is really coming through. I feel like we might have been trying to force certain things or try to push a certain direction, but we might have been meeting resistance with this. We might have been feeling like, this isn't quite resonating. And I feel like you're in tune enough that you're like, ooh, this doesn't quite feel right. There's something I'm missing. And perhaps it's that feeling of something missing or something blocking you. Might be one or the other. I'm kind of hearing both. So take what resonates for you. But I'm feeling you're just kind of like, like how do I get out of this space? I don't like this space. I feel like it's not comfortable. And I'm just hearing a lot of this kind of like, how long do I have to stay in this space till I can get to what I want? And that's kind of what I'm feeling. And I'm also hearing that some of you don't even know what that is yet. You're not really sure of what you want and what you're supposed to do. Perhaps what your actual spiritual path is, what your purpose is. Maybe this is something new for you, you know, spirituality. Maybe this is new. Or perhaps this is just this general feeling of feeling a little confused, not sure what direction to go. But what's really beautiful is we're being given this time right now to really dive in deep to the truth. And we're really getting this confirmation here because we might be feeling lost. We might be feeling uncomfortable right now and we might not like it. But what I'm hearing is the truth is you are really right where you need to be. And I know a lot of you are going to be like, really? And trust me, I've been there, guys. I get it. Like, do I have to be in this space? Like, do I have to, Spirit? And I have to tell you guys, you are right where you need to be. So release the pressure, release the burden that you're placing upon yourself, because I'm really hearing you're piling up that burden high and it doesn't need to be. And in fact, what we're really getting encouraged to do is to enjoy whatever space we're in. So, you know, even if we're in this uncomfortable place, what joy is there to be found? You know, what beauty, what grace, what gratitude can we have in this space that we're in right now? And what I'm hearing is like, this place that you're in really isn't so bad. You know, you might feel like it is, but Spirit's saying, get that big picture. You know, write a gratitude list. What can you be thankful for that you already have? You know, and what I'm really hearing is like, we might be restless because we don't know how to slow down. I'm hearing for a lot of you, you're that masculine energy. You want to go, go, go and do. And Spirit's like, whoa, you might need to slow down right now. And you might have even noticed that in your external world, that things are kind of slowing down. despite your wishes, despite you wanting to slow down. You might be actually facing some things that are making you slow down. Maybe you've got a cold, maybe you're feeling burned out, maybe situations are happening where you just can't get to work right now, or you can't be as busy as you want to be. And what I'm hearing is that's because you need this time right now. And what's really interesting is we're getting a little bit of homework right now. And I feel like this is a beautiful opportunity for you right now in this space to really get comfortable and grounded in you, group 2. I feel like in this time frame when we're not really sure where we're going, it could be because we're needing to do a little soul searching right now. We're needing to see what resonates with you. Really getting that loud and clear. What resonates with your soul right now? And I know like a few of you are going to be like, well, I know who I am. And that might be your first thought. Be like, well, I know who I am. I don't have to worry about that. I know what I stand for. I know what I'm about. But what I'm hearing, it's like, but every day you're changing. And every day you've been growing. And I'm hearing you are the doers, group 2. I'm really feeling that. You have done a lot to accomplish yourself. You've done a lot in your inner work. I'm hearing that. Or you're interested in doing that and you're starting this journey. And you're definitely the doers. Like you like to be in the action is kind of what I'm hearing. And with that, like we get so caught up in the doing that we forget that we also need to balance it with our divine feminine, the slowdown, the intuition, the rest and stillness, because it's in these moments of pause, it's in these moments of stillness that the greatest epiphanies and greatest things are born. So what I'm really hearing for you is this is a moment of stillness. So you can go in and do the inner work that's remaining to do. And what we're getting, what that is this whole element of authenticity. And that's where I feel like this truth card is coming in as well. It goes perfectly with this. Are you really embracing who you really are? And I'm saying who you are right now in this moment, because you might have a rough idea of who you are. But what I'm really getting is like, are we embracing every element of that? And today, as it stands, who are you today as opposed to who you were last year? And are you holding on to any beliefs, like any limiting beliefs that you might have had even a year ago? Are they still relevant right now? And I'm just hearing you need to go into that. Like, are you holding on to any belief systems that are outdated, that are making you feel less than, that aren't allowing you to embrace your true and most beautiful self, even if that means you're different? And we got such like confirmation, like 3 cards, guys, like, wow. Like, you need to come to this place of total acceptance of who you are. And I'm also hearing like maybe some areas that we don't want to accept, in the sense of like maybe you have a certain tendency or quality that you're like, oh, I just don't like that about myself. But can you come to a place where you love yourself so much that you embrace even those less than desirable traits in yourself, where you can just accept, okay, I have this, I'm working on it, and I'm doing my best? Can we come to a place of acceptance of both these elements of ourselves? And can we embrace that regardless of where we are in our journey, we're still beautiful and we're still worthy of love and acceptance? Because I'm hearing like you work so hard on yourself. And I feel like you also, this translates to a lot of different areas in your life, maybe even career. You are a hard worker. And what I'm just hearing is that we tend to fill our lives so much with work and perhaps even worry and anxiety that we don't really come into this place where we allow room to accept ourselves where we are at, because you're constantly striving for more. You're constantly striving for improvement. But Spirit's like, we're giving you this time right now to come to this place of loving yourself and accepting yourself where you are right now. We're teaching you that you don't need to improve. You don't need to change to be worthy of love. And I'm really hearing like all these things that we're trying to manifest are going to come in divine timing. We're really getting that assurance here. Like, get the higher perception, be patient, trust, everything unfolds in that perfect moment. Be patient. Like, all of what you're trying to manifest, I feel, is coming. But you need to come to this total, this element of embracing your true self and viewing yourself as sacred. This card really caught my eye as soon as it fell out. I was like, ooh, we got to spend time on this card. And what's really beautiful about this is we have a very divine feminine picture here. We have this beautiful woman. We have the moon. We have the stars. Moon is so representative of the divine female, the feminine energy. Then we have this beautiful dove. And what does dove mean? Dove is representative of unconditional love. And what's really interesting is we have the card called Sacred Self. So are you viewing yourself as sacred? Let that sink in for a minute. Are you viewing yourself as something sacred, precious, holy, divine? Because friends, I'm hearing you need to be reminded that you are. And what's really interesting is when we do that and we embrace our authentic self and we honor and accept, love, even the different things about us, we truly become this beautiful, empowered version of ourselves. We become our most authentic self. And when we do that, we begin to express ourselves, we begin to express our gifts, we unleash our spirit, and we dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Like, this is absolutely a stunning card, and it just serves as a beautiful reminder. Love yourself unconditionally, my friends. Tap into the divine feminine. Really embrace and empower yourself right now, because I'm hearing you are so talented and there's so much coming in for you that right now you might feel a little like, oh my gosh, like, is there anything coming? Yes, there is. And what I'm hearing is we just need to be patient and do this inner work, do this love, this self-love. So we can truly come to this place where we're fearless. We embrace ourselves, we showcase ourselves, and we step into our greatness. We're not afraid of shining our light and our uniqueness to the world. And I'm hearing you are so unique. And I feel like many of you have felt very alone in this. And I feel like many of you have also felt like you're so different that you're almost afraid to show yourself or share yourself because of not being accepted. And I think that transcends to your relationship with self of not accepting yourself. But what's really coming through here is your uniqueness is needed. You, my beautiful friend, are needed here, and your uniqueness is a gift to the world. And what's interesting, we have this right here. Your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. It's okay to be different and feel different from others. So know, if this has been you, if you've been feeling different, know you're not alone. You are not alone, group 2. I felt different before. I felt scared of shining my light. I've been afraid of showcasing what I can do and my abilities. But you know what? When you come out and you just shine and you just be yourself and you come to this place of true acceptance, it's amazing what ends up happening. So many people start to enter your life and be like, thank you so much. I feel the same way. I've wanting to do this too. I've been, they relate. And it's amazing to see, but all you had to do this whole time was just be yourself. All you had to do was embrace your uniqueness to inspire others to do the same. And when you step into your unique frequency, wow, do things come. Things just attract to you because they were meant to be yours. So don't forget your sacred self. My beautiful group too, don't forget it. And please start seeing your beauty. You are lovable inside and out. There's nothing you need to change. Okay, this is so coming through for you. You are meant to experience joy, delight, happiness. Joy, again, you have double joy here, and contentment. This is where you're supposed to be, and I feel like this is available to you right now. You are able to cultivate joy and contentment when we step into this acceptance of ourselves and where we are, and we come to this place of gratitude for where we are. What lessons are you learning right now? What's also very interesting is this risk card. I feel like this is this is alluding to what's going to come forward for you, because I feel like you need to take this risk and put yourself out there. That's what I'm really hearing. And what's interesting is this multifaceted card. I really feel this applies as well. There is a lot of different things that are happening in your life right now beneath the surface. And I feel like you might not see that right yet. But the fact that we got this card, it's a little bit more complex than you think. So what I'm hearing is we really need to take this risk right now, this risk of showing up as our true selves. And when we do that and we put ourselves out there, things just come, as I said earlier. But what's interesting is I feel like Spirit is also being a little bit, they're not wanting to fully reveal what that is yet, what your life is going to look like. I'm hearing there's a lot of different opportunities that are kind of waiting on the outskirts, that are kind of waiting to come in. But what I'm hearing is you need to take that risk for it. You need to show up for it. And you need to prove that you're willing to be patient for it. And I really hear that there's all these different opportunities coming, and it is a multifaceted situation. So there's many different opportunities. There's many different things that could be playing a role. But what's really beautiful is we're getting this confirmation on how to truly step into that. And that's by being our authentic self, by seeing things truthfully. So ask yourself now, are you seeing your greatness? Are you seeing your greatness? And what I feel as well is this energy of a clean slate. Like you could literally do anything. And that's why I feel like this multifaceted, it's almost like your possibilities are endless. You are being reborn. And what I really am hearing with this is as you birth this new version of you in the world, you get to decide who and what that looks like. Are you going to birth yourself into a person that loves and accepts themselves? Are you going to be a person who embraces every moment of life and enjoys the journey with grace and gratitude? Are you going to be that person that gets the higher perception and takes every opportunity to open up to joy and to love? Really ask yourself that. And this guardian angel card I want to read, trust all unfolds in perfect timing. You are one with divine will. Focus only on love, and all you truly desire will manifest at the most perfect moment. Be patient. I, your guardian angel, am watching over you. So my friends, there you go. Our homework. Focus only on love and trust. Trust, my friends. All that you're trying to manifest, all that you're trying to work towards is coming to you. Just be patient a little while longer and focus on this self-love, loving even the different parts about you, even the unique qualities you have. And I feel like when you do that, so much is going to change and so many beautiful things are going to be welcomed into your life. So as a finisher here, and as we finish off this reading, I wanted to pick you guys an angel number. So let's just see if there's any final words from your angels. 83. Look on every mistake you have made as an opportunity to learn and grow. Let go of regret. So another element we're being reminded of with this self-acceptance. So when we go into the self-acceptance card, maybe you feel like you have done something wrong in the past. Maybe you feel like you carry guilt or you carry some element of shame for something in the past. And what I'm hearing is like, you might already know that you're in the right, but maybe there was something that caused you to feel guilty regardless. And I'm feeling like we're needing to go into those emotions, right? And we need to change that perception. And this goes beautifully with this card. See from the higher perception, the higher perspective. That is so apt because we're needing to look at our mistakes as catalysts for growth. So it says, look on every mistake you have made as an opportunity to learn and grow. Let go of regret. Oh, I'm so glad I pulled this. So this is that added message from Spirit. Where are you holding guilt, group 2? Where are you holding regret? And are you going to free yourself from that? It's time to see the truth of that situation, whatever resonates for you. And we need to come to this place of total acceptance. Even if you did something wrong, know that it's okay. Know that you were doing the best you could with the information you had. And I'm really hearing, look into the lessons you were learning from that experience. Ego came forward for a very strong reason. Let's take a good look at how we were learning. What were we learning from that experience? And how can you let go of the guilt and free yourself from any sort of shame? Because I'm really hearing loud and clear that we need to come to this place of acceptance. Even those areas in life where we might have felt we didn't do our best. And no, that's okay. You are a human being. You are human. No, it's okay to make mistakes. And make sure your inner child knows that too, group 2. Make sure you're loving and nurturing your inner child and letting them know that it's okay to make mistakes, that they don't have to be perfect, and that what makes them unique is truly what makes them beautiful. Embrace that authenticity. You might not be perfect, group 2, but you are perfectly you. Never forget that. And know that you are healing, and know that beautiful things are coming your way. You are creating a fresh start for yourself. And I'm really hearing we're closing off the end of a chapter. And we're entering a new one. We're going through this rebirth where we do come to self-acceptance and love, where we do embrace joy and contentment. These are the energies we're going into, group 2. And isn't that amazing? So trust the journey, trust the timing of all of this, and honor your sacred self. Keep expressing your gifts and your uniqueness out into the world, and don't be ashamed. Know that what makes you different is what makes you beautiful. I am sending you so much love, group 2. I hope this reading helped you remind you how special you are, and you really are. So don't forget it. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day. Bye. Hello, my beautiful friends in group 3. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so excited to hear what messages are going to come forward for you today. So if you pick this little pine cone, then these messages are for you, my friends. Let's see what is coming forth for you from Spirit today. All right. What do we need to know? All right, we got one card here. Let's see. We have, infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. Ooh, this is exciting, group 3. Let's see. We already got a very good first card. My goodness. What else does group 3 need to know? Oh, okay. Revealing your true self. As you allow others to know the real you, you'll feel loved for who you truly are. Oh, this is beautiful. I'm just gonna move this. Okay, amazing. Loving the purple theme that we've got going already, my friends. This is awesome. I just love that card. Purple's like my favorite color, so always happy when that comes forward. Okay, we have El Moria. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Amazing. I'm gonna pull you one from this beautiful angel tarot deck. I usually don't work a lot with tarot, but I really liked these cards. And look, we already have one. Okay, I feel like you need 2 though, so let's keep going. Oh boy, okay. This one I also feel is like 3 cards, okay. Yeah, this guy for sure. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, so we have Knight of Water, emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, contemplative, falling in love, or wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event. Ooh. Okay, 3 of Earth, the power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, be a team player. Oh, wow. This is cool. Okay. Very neat. Okay. Let's keep going. I kind of have like this excitement in me for you guys, groupie. This is cool. What else does group 3 need to know? Okay, we have play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. She's literally in this like beautiful champagne glass. Love that. Or not champagne glass, cocktail, I guess. I don't drink, so I don't know. But yeah, we'll keep going here. Let's see. All right. Perfect. Let's keep going. What else does group 3 need to know? Ooh, okay. I feel like you need 2 of these, so we're gonna go with it. Follow the voice of your soul. Look how stunning this card is. Like, wow, what an energy. Love, love, love. Okay. And She-Wolf, unleash the wild within. So gorgeous. Okay, let's get some more information and insight. Oh, goody goodness. You just want them all. Ooh, this is awesome. Empowerment. When you ask the divine to take over, you get pulled into your own authentic power. It is a force of inner love that wants your wholeness and magnificence. Unfold my true and radiant self, dear Lord. Wow. We are getting some beautiful cards. My goodness. All right. A couple more decks I want to use here, guys. So we'll make room, don't worry. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, I feel like you don't need that one. I feel like you need these two. Oh my God. 3. Wow. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna take all 3 of these because I am feeling like you need that and they fell it together. So we have do the work. We have surrender. And we have intuition and downloads. This is interesting, my friends. Okay, let's just shift things over a wee bit. Wow, okay. Couple more cards yet to go, my friends. I always have to use these. These are my favorite. Well, one of my favorites. Let's see what we got for advice for you with our angels here. Okay, this guy. And these just all want to fly out today, I tell ya. Oh, I love this. Love. Negative thoughts and feelings are sabotaging your pursuit of happiness. We, your angels, are here to help you heal. Allow your healing light to flow through your heart. Consciously infuse each negative thought or feeling with love and light. Feel both your heart and mind aligning to your soul's sacred purpose and unleash your divine potential through the power of love. Ooh, beautiful. Okay. All right, I want to grab you some C Melody cards. And we're also going to pull you those little angel ones in a minute. So what do we need to do? What's the main focus for group 3 today? What needs to be their main focus? Oh, okay, this is too good. Wild. Believe in your otherworldly beauty. Dance with the waves and drink in the sunshine. Wow. Double wild here, guys. My goodness. Okay, and let's grab you one of these. Oh, I gotta take out these little papers. I was working on another project yesterday, so bear with me here. Okay. What does group 3 need to know? What's their main focus? Okay, we're taking all 3. We have grace. That's interesting. Surrender. Oh my God, I can't. Double surrender there. Sorry, I'm gonna adjust this screen here so you can see all the cards. We have awakening. Oh my Lord. And understanding. Wow. Okay, so you had 4 that, I grabbed. I didn't intentionally grab 4, but that's what you got, guys. My goodness, this is amazing. All right, let's go into this a little bit, my friends. Bear with me. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. Okay. It was so funny. I got up early this morning and I was like, I need a coffee today, but it was too hot to drink. And so I'm like, well, I'm just gonna get started. I just felt this like real need to do these cards this morning. So bear with me if I take a minute or 2 to sip my coffee and get me really going here. Okay. So, beautiful group 3, my goodness, do you have so much coming forward for you? And I'm excited. Like, I genuinely feel this excitement, this like high energy, this like almost like everything is coming together. And I'm really feeling like this forward momentum, as well as this joyful aspect, like this yeah, like I'm excited for life right now. That's what I feel like the energy of this reading is. And it's so beautiful because we really are getting assurance here that things are going the way they should. And I feel like, you might have also been feeling like to pick group 2 because of that, because group 2 also had this element of, feeling like they weren't on the right track, feeling like they couldn't quite get pushing past the boundaries and see the clarity that they've been wanting. And I feel that a little bit with you too, group 3. I'm feeling like you guys might not know exactly what the future holds for you. But that being said, like, you're beginning to see how creativity and really like digging in deep into your inner healing has been such a focus and priority for you. And I feel like you are starting to go into this a bit deeper. I'm also getting very strongly this assurance that abundance is coming. And we have that. That was our first card. Like, what confirmation for you, group 3? If you've been worried if things are coming, they are coming, okay? This is your first card. Like, wow, abundance is pouring into your life. And what I'm kind of hearing from Spirit, it's like, get ready. Like, get ready to experience all the beautiful things in your life, because I'm hearing we've been worrying about this. We've been, maybe a little self-sabotaging a little bit because you're like, oh, I see the possibilities that could happen, but I just don't feel like there actually could happen to me. And I'm actually feeling like this is a belief you have, that like you strive and you want to bring in these beautiful things, but you really don't believe deep down that it could actually happen to you. I don't know, some of you that might resonate. And what's really catching me for advice for you is this love card. Are you sabotaging yourself? Are you sabotaging your pursuit of happiness? Are you letting these negative thoughts or limiting beliefs stand in your way of really receiving this? Like, wow. Love, love, love. And there's this element of falling in love with your life. I'm feeling like that's really coming forward for you. I feel like you've been perhaps coming out of a dark time in your life. I'm hearing for some of you, you've had a lot of trials recently, and that makes sense. Like, we're in Mercury retrograde, and I feel like maybe some of you have been challenged recently. You might have had some toxicities come to light. You might have been like, whoa, okay. Some truths have been illuminated, I'm hearing. And what I'm really, really getting is like, now that you've put that behind you, and I feel like a lot of you have, and don't worry if you're not quite there yet, I feel this coming as well, this truth coming forward for you. I feel like this is what you needed. You needed to put these toxicities and rid them from yourself, rid them from your body, rid them from your life. And now that we're in this process, we're learning to love our lives again, and we're starting to see, and maybe not yet because I feel like you're kind of in this space, but what Spirit's leading you towards is seeing the beauty of your life and what's possible for you. So they're really being mindful here and telling you, don't let negative thoughts get in your way. Don't sabotage your pursuit of happiness. And if you're in this place of healing, because I do feel like you're in this place right now, you are getting assurance that they're helping you on this journey. They're helping you heal so you can truly be ready for this abundance as it comes towards you. And we're getting a lot of advice here when it comes to how to do that. So we're going to go into that in a minute. But what I really want to point out with this card is consciously infuse each negative thought or feeling with love and light. Feel both your heart and mind aligning to your soul's sacred purpose. Ooh, that is jumping out at me. And unleash your divine potential through the power of love. Ooh, okay, this second half is really resonating hard. And what I'm feeling with this, it's like you are being shown the path right now to truly come to your full potential. Because I'm hearing a lot of you have not fully stepped into that yet. And that's what Spirit's bringing forward for you, is this alignment of your heart and soul purpose. And I'm really getting that, like that really resonated. And don't worry if you're like, well, I don't know what my soul purpose is yet, or I'm not sure of the how to get there, or I'm just hearing, let that be. What you need to focus on right now is trusting and doing the internal work so you can be ready to receive all of this guidance. And don't worry, it's coming, right? It's coming. So we're getting a lot of messages to surrender. We had double surrender come forward for you. And really just let things flow right now. Trust Spirit to guide you. Trust the universe has got you, my friends. They've got your back, okay? And what's really beautiful about this is things are going to come easily. This is what this grace card is really, got something on there. This grace card is really jumping out at me for you because things are going to start rolling in with ease and grace is what I'm hearing. But we have to come to this place where we do the inner work to allow this abundance to just free flow, okay? Where we're not sabotaging ourselves. So how can we do that? So what is happening for you? We're getting clear, very clear advice on how to let this abundance just flow in. And what I'm hearing is we need to do this inner work. Okay, so the do the work card. And for you, I'm strongly getting the feeling it's being worthy of receiving. And I'm really feeling like we're battling this right now. Deep down, whether you want to admit it or not, what I'm really getting from Spirit, like my heart feels so heavy right now. As soon as I started talking about this, my heart just went whoop. And you don't believe you're worthy of this abundance deep down. And I know you want it, but Spirit is saying, do you see how you deserve it? Let that land, okay? And I'm feeling like we're really struggling to truly put ourselves out into the spotlight. So this is really like, this is coming through from my last reading too in group 2. So you might have struggled between the two, but just if you want to, go through group 2 as well. I'm feeling for some of you, you might resonate with both piles, okay? But what we're really struggling with is this inner worth, this inner value, and revealing our true selves, like going into the spotlight so we can truly see how we shine. And what's beautiful, look at this shine, like look at this energy, look at this beautiful jewel. You know, working with amethyst crystal is coming up strong for you. And amethyst is all about self-love, confidence, you know, so you might have been really drawn to purple lately. You might have been really drawn to that crystal. So please work with it. It might be calling you. But you need to reveal your true self. And I'm hearing you have hid yourself in a lot of ways. Oh yeah, like my heart right now, guys, I feel your heart right now. Whoo, yeah, like you're hurting. Oh, I could almost cry. Like you're hurting. Something has maybe triggered this lately, I'm feeling for some of you, and it's to help you realize it's still there. You're not confident in yourself. You're not confident in your abilities yet. I'm really hearing you are so talented. Oh my gosh, like this is resonating hard for group 2 too. Like, wow. But yeah, like you are really struggling to see your value. You're struggling to see your worth, and you feel unworthy. And Spirit is so with you, trying to help you see yourself as they do. And I'm really hearing loud and clear, ooh, okay. There is somebody's guardian angel coming forth right now. And this energy is so loving and so pure. Wow. And this is a channeled message for some of you. And I feel like this is perhaps for one person specifically, but his messages will resonate with all of you. And what I'm hearing him say is like, you need to see how I see you. And he's taking this little child, he's taking their hands in his hands, and then he's bringing them up to his lips and he's kissing your hands. And he's saying, you are so precious to me. You are so precious to me. You don't have to change anything about you to be worthy of this beauty that's coming into your life. Oof, I'm getting emotional. Yeah, he's like, you don't have to change anything. You just need to be true to you. Just be true to you. That's all you have to do. And he's like, you're trying so hard. And he's like, you need to just stop trying and forcing. He's like, just be. We're trying to show you how you can just be and receive things with ease and grace. Receive the love that you are deserving of without having to prove anything. And he's saying, it's your turn. It's your turn to receive this beautiful love. It's your turn to receive the beauty in life. You've earned it. And they're saying you never had to earn it. You were always worthy of it. But you've certainly strived and you've worked so hard. And he's giving you this validation. Like, if you've been looking for validation, he's giving it to you right now. Like, you are enough. And he's apologizing to you because he says, the world hasn't treated you that way. The world hasn't shown you that. But trust that we are trying to show you this now. And he's saying he's bringing people into your life to show you this. And what I'm seeing is this heart. And there's this tiny sliver of space that's been made. And he's saying, I'm going to fill that space in your heart again. And I'm going to fill it with love. And I'm going to fill it with beauty. I'm going to fill it with true love of self. And he says, it's been so full of everybody else. It's been so full of everything else but unconditional love for yourself. And he's saying, it's time, dear one, to take this love and claim it and surround yourself in it and infuse your whole body and mind and soul in it, because you've always been worthy. And I'm just seeing him cradle you and love on you and kiss your face and kiss your cheeks and wipe your tears. Oh, yeah. Wow. This is so important for you to see, my friends. Like, I could just bawl right now. You don't see your worth at all. I'm hearing you don't see yourself at all. And that hurts. Like, I feel your hurt and I feel your pain. I feel like, yeah, that's all you've been fighting for your whole life, perhaps, my friends. Maybe you've had some really bad experiences that have made you feel like nothing, that have made you feel worthless, and you're full of pain. Like, you are full of pain. But your angels are saying to you right now, this guardian angel is saying, I'm going to wipe those tears from your eyes and I'm going to help you see yourself. And he says, then it won't matter what anybody thinks about you. Then it won't matter what people say about you. All that will matter is your view of self. And you're going to see your greatness finally. And it's like, finally, you are going to see yourself shine. You're going to see how you light up the world for others. Oh, guys, this is powerful coming through. Like, I have tears. It is so strong. You need to see yourself. And I feel like you're going to see yourself finally. Finally. Like all your guides are saying, finally. Oh, this is so cool. I'm seeing an owl now. So owl totem, that might really resonate for you, but it's coming through as a strong message for you to see yourself using your intuition. Owl is such a strong totem of divine feminine intuition, spirituality, and seeing through the darkness. Owls are able to hunt in the night. They're able to see through. And what I'm hearing is you're finally seeing through this darkness. And you're beginning to see yourself not with just the physical eyes, not in the physical 3D world. You're beginning to see yourself through the eyes of spirit. You're beginning to use your third eye and see things with your intuition. And I'm hearing that if you just removed that physical sense and went strictly into your intuition and just looked at yourself through those eyes of spirit, how things could instantly change for you. And I'm hearing this is calling to you right now to do. And when you do this, like your beautiful guardian angel just said, you're going to begin to see your worth and your value. You're going to begin to want to show yourself to the world because the opinions of others no longer matter. They no longer matter. Whew. I feel like you've been suffocated for a very long time. You've been encaged for such a long time, and you are needing to break free. Group 3, oh my gosh, are you ever needing to break those chains? You need to reveal yourself. You need to let yourself be seen, that beautiful beating heart that you are. Like, wow. You are such a beautiful soul, and you are a gift. Like, and you have no idea. Like, you have no idea what a gift you are to the people around you, the people that just even meet you on the street. I'm hearing like your energy is a gift to people. You just radiate this unconditional love no matter what. And I'm just hearing like you give that to everything and everyone but yourself. And you need to give it to yourself. This is the work. This is the work. Oh, my goodness. And when you do, and you just unleash yourself, and you let go of all that suffocated your greatness, and you rip free from those chains that have bound you for so long, from hiding yourself, from keeping yourself small, and you break free of that cycle. Wow. And that's why I'm feeling like all these celebratory cards have come forward. Like, you're gonna fall in love with yourself. Wow. Like, this could be legit. Maybe there is a wedding proposal coming forward. Maybe there is someone new coming forward for you. I'm hearing that for some of you that resonates. Spirit's sending you a special someone to help you fall in love again. To see that unconditional love mirrored back to you that you are deserving of. I'm hearing that for some of you. But I feel for the majority of us in this reading here, it's falling in love again with yourself. Because you're finally breaking free of this cycle, or you're about to, and you're going to try to do this, and I'm hearing you will succeed. But you need to do the work. You need to put in the effort. You've been putting yourself off for far too long, my friends. I'm hearing for some of you, you were in a bit of a burnout because you're at your wit's end. You've done everything for everybody. And part of you is resentful for it because you're like, what about me? That's what your spirit's trying to say. What about me? You've forgotten me. You've shoved me down. You haven't loved me. That's what your inner child is saying to you right now. Love me. Why won't you just love me? So powerful. And when you do, and you start to love yourself again, and you start to really look after yourself, and you let go of all this heaviness that you're holding on to, that's piling up on your shoulders. I feel it. Maybe your back has been aching. Maybe your shoulders have been all, knotted up. Like, I'm hearing you have carried the burden of the world, and you do it freely. But when you just let that go, you let this angst go, you let go of what's burdening you and holding you back from your greatness. Maybe this is a relationship. Maybe this is a situation. Your limiting views of self. You step into this element of true empowerment. And you're needing this when you ask the divine to take over. So when you ask the divine to help you with this, because you literally might not know even how to start loving yourself, when you ask the divine to help you, you get pulled into your own authentic power. It's a force of inner love that wants your wholeness and magnificence. Unfold my true and radiant self, dear Lord. Wow. You need to screenshot this. Okay? Please do that right now. You need to hear this today. Let the divine take over. Let them show you your potential. Let them show you who you really are. Love wants you whole, because then you can showcase your magnificence to the world. When you unfurl your true self and you let yourself shine and radiate, wow, the power you will have, the power you will showcase, the power you will have and within yourself. This is you, my friends. You become truly empowered in your life when you get in touch with your true self. And it's magnificent. You are magnificent. So don't you dare, my friends, dim that light. Don't let yourself make yourself small. And we're really getting this call to get in touch with our wildness, our inner wildness, our inner play. Unleash yourself. Don't hold yourself back anymore. Howl at the moon. Like, legit, do it. Let yourself be wild and free. That's immediately what I think of. Believe in your otherworldly beauty. Dance with the waves and drink in the sunshine. What really gets me is your otherworldly beauty. You might be different. You might literally be from another world. You might resonate with being a starseed. You might resonate with being something totally different in a past life. Like, take what resonates, my friends, but that is jumping out at me. Some of you are different, and maybe that's why you feel like you can't show yourself to the world. But that's what's so beautiful about you. Like when you reveal your otherworldliness, your uniqueness with the world, this is the result. You will dance with the waves and drink in the sunshine. It'll feel so good. It'll feel so good. Unleash yourself. Free yourself. Be wild. Whoo, powerful stuff. Wow. This is this awakening you're going into. You're awakening to your true self. You're awakening to your soul self that's always been there, and you're remembering who that is. You're beginning to understand why things have occurred in your life. You're seeing the greater picture. You're beginning to see the lessons that you were being taught. I'm hearing that very loud and clear. And if you haven't already, go through your life and unfurl those deeper lessons. Has there been repetitive cycles? Has there been repetitive patterns, people, or toxicities that have all been trying to show you your worth? Have you had people in your life make you feel small and insignificant? Why? Why did that happen? Have you had those opportunities to stand up for yourself, but you haven't done it? Is it to help you illuminate where you're hurting? Is it there to illuminate those limiting beliefs you have about yourself? Whoo! Enlightenment, understanding, finally. Why? Why? And beginning to understand yourself, who you could be, who you really are. And what's beautiful, the awakening card, we also have that in this card, awakening presence. Awakening. They're telling me to read this card, so I'm going to grab the book. This reading is going a little longer, and I'm sorry, guys, but I got to follow this through to fruition here. You guys need this reading. Oh my God. Okay, let me just find the book here. Okay, awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection. Okay, let's find this here. Oh, goody goodness, guys. You're doing a number on me today. Those emotions are flying. All right. Awakening presence. About El Moria is a spiritual name that was given to protect the identity of Ranbir. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm gonna skip the names because I'm not good. I'm afraid I'm gonna mispronounce it. A spiritually aware man born into a powerful family that ruled Kashmir, a region in the Indian subcontinent, in the 19th century. It is said that he interceded both spiritually and physically to stop the British invasion of the region in 1845. This wise soul is now able to help us remove any energy from our life that is not serving our connection to God. He is a wonderful guide to call on if you are unsure if something is real or not. He helps awaken our I am presence. Oh, this is too good. Which is our truest connection to our soul and the universe itself. I am. So who are you, right? Oh my God, this is so good. Extended message. Spiritual protection is important at this time. Ensure that you are cleansing your energy before putting on protection. El Moria is here with a legion of angels to help you understand where you are now. Fire up your divine connection and detach from dramas, people, places, and emotions that no longer serve you. Remember that within you there is a mighty soul light. Allow that light to shine through your entire being. Then call on El Moria and his angels to surround you in a light that will keep you safe on all levels. Also know that facing fears and seeing the truth will strengthen your connection to universal life force. Okay, this is so perfect. So if you wanted to work with this guide, please do that. Call upon him in your meditations throughout the day. I'm also hearing if you're struggling with protection right now, call on Archangel Michael. He is such a powerful angel as well to help wrap you in protective light, or working with the violet flame. So what I'm really hearing for you though is what's resonating with this mainly is this need to surrender what's no longer serving us. And I feel like this really goes into the surrendering as well. So not only surrendering, letting your guides help you and letting life flow the way it should, but I'm also hearing surrendering what doesn't serve you anymore. And what I'm strongly getting is this belief of self that we're not worthy. Okay? And what's so cool is we also have like shine your light. Shine your lights, right? Come to this illumination. What is holding you back? It's time to release these toxic people even, or relationships that are making you feel this way, or situations that are making you feel this way. And I'm actually hearing that this is coming up strong for some of you, that you need to start viewing yourself as so precious that you wouldn't dare even put yourself in that situation again. So are there situations that you are putting yourself in, that you're putting up with? People, relationships, work, careers, things that aren't worthy of you, that make you feel less than. Why would you put yourself in that? Someone who truly loves themselves and truly takes on this role of a leader in their life and empowers themselves knows their worth and knows that they will no longer jeopardize their energy, that they're going to protect their energy. They're going to protect their vital essence, right? Like there's so much in this reading for you. My goodness, I could go on for 2 hours. But this is the main message I feel. And take, of course, what resonates, because I feel for some of you, the protection is coming through strong as well. So call in that protection right now, especially if you're feeling more sensitive. But what's going to help you in the meantime? Okay, so what's going to help you really get back in touch with you is getting creative, really getting that strong, playing, get in touch with that inner child, right? We're also getting the power of creativity card. So don't be too serious. Don't take everything so to heart. I'm hearing just work with yourself and doing what lights you up. And that's what's going to get you back in touch with who you really are. And I'm hearing for a lot of you, you are creative. There's something that you do and you're very talented at it. So follow the voice of your soul. What is your soul telling you to do right now? What have you been feeling drawn to? You know, for some reason it's coming up astrology. So astrology might be something for you that's kind of calling to you right now. I don't know why that just popped in my head. So for some of you, this is confirmation. Go start studying it. Go immerse yourself in it. Learn, educate what lights you up. You know, really enjoy yourself. And if you don't know what that is, I'm also hearing you're going to get inspiration soon. You're going to start getting guidance, and I'm hearing you're very capable. So don't doubt that you're not getting messages, like that you're getting messages. You are. I'm also hearing you're not confident in that, and you should be, because you're getting this card. You are going to get downloads. You're just going to know what you need to do. You're going to have to trust your intuition to show yourself the way forward, and you need to trust it. Okay, that's a very strong message as well coming through for you. Trust what's coming forward for you. Follow your soul. Okay, so important. The power of creativity, recognition for high quality work. Be a team player. I'm hearing you are amazingly efficient. You are amazing. Like whenever you do a job, you do it like so well. And you are that person where you're like, I'm not just going to do a job. I'm going to do the job. Like I'm going to do it well. And you're getting that recognition here as well. Like you are a hard worker. You know, you really are. So recognition for that. But I'm really feeling for the main message of these two cards, get in touch with the inner child, play again, have fun, celebrate you. Celebrate how far you've come. I'm hearing you've come so far. So celebrate, dance, be wild, be free, create. And I'm hearing when you create, this is what brings you back to who you truly are. And it lights you up. And that's what's so important, is getting back in touch with your soul and your most authentic self. I'm really hearing that. And then this is the result, my friends, like abundance is coming. And I'm hearing it's just going to be so overflowing because you're finally seeing you're worthy of it and you can claim it. So don't deny yourself the beauty of life anymore. Don't sentence yourself to a life less than, okay? Because this whole reading is to show you how worthy you are. So take this abundance because it is coming. And I'm hearing for a lot of you, it's here. So surrender to the process. Allow this awakening and this shift to occur. Allow yourself to dive into this work. And don't ignore yourself anymore. Do the work, okay? Let's see what the outcome will be. I want to pull you one more of these. So what's the outcome if they do this work? Interesting. A clean slate, a fresh start. Wow. Yeah, so the world literally becomes your oyster, my friends. Can you get any better than that? You literally begin again. You have a totally fresh slate. The past is the past. I'm hearing it's behind you. This is a whole new cycle for you. This is a whole new chapter. Wow, this is amazing. Okay, this is amazing. So I'm really, really hearing that the world is your oyster now. So trust this. Know that everything that happens is happening for you, not to you. Remember that. This is all in love. And holy are you loved. You are treasured. And I'm hearing so much gratitude for you. All these guides, and especially angels, you might really have a kinship with angels, but I'm really hearing very loudly, thank you. Thank you for all that you do. So please continue your loving work, continue being you, and please love yourself now. It's your turn, okay? Beautiful group 3. What a powerful reading today. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know your thoughts down below and what resonated for you. I love hearing your feedback. I'm sending you all so much love. If you would like a personal reading, please let me know. I'm here for you. Have a beautiful and blessed day.